Hola chicos! Today we are going to learn about how to conjugate a reflexive verb. In a moment, you are going to go to Google Classroom and click on this document called Apuntes los verbos reflexivos. You are going to copy everything into section 3 of your Spanish notebook, but I want to give you a little bit of an introduction before you start copying. So reflexive verbs, the subject and the object of the verb are the same. The reflexive pronoun shows that the subject acts upon themselves. They do it to themselves. For example, me lavo los dientes. I brush my teeth. I'm not at the dentist getting my teeth cleaned. I'm at home just doing it myself. Before we start conjugating, you need to review your conjugation endings, AR verbs. O asa, amos, ais, an. ER verbs. O es, e, hemos, es, en. IR verbs. O es, e, hemos, is, en. You should already have those memorized, but always good to go back and review. So there are 4 steps when you conjugate a reflexive verb. Which I'm going to show you in a moment. You chop off the reflexive pronoun and put it in the front or in the verb box. So that's the only new step with a reflexive verb. Everything else is exactly the same like when you conjugate a regular verb. You chop off the ending, you write the stem, you add your new verb ending. So let's do a little bit of practice right now all together. So right here I have the verb lavarse. See if I can make it full screen. Okay. And the first thing I do, I chop off my se, and I have my verb box right underneath it. And I write my pronoun. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. All that's showing is that I'm doing it to myself. And then step 2, take off the AR, write my stem. Love, love. Love, 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 love. Then I add my AR verb endings. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. 90% of all errors come when you don't chop the se off of your verb. So be extremely careful with that. In fact, let's do one more example all together. We're going to do the verb. Let's do this one. This one's a tricky one. Mantenerse, which is to maintain, or we learned it as to stay in shape. I chop off my se, first step, before I do anything else. And like I said, 90% of all problems stem from people not doing that. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. And then look, what verb am I left with? Tener. So it's just like the verb tener. Mantengo, mantienes, mantiene, mantenemos, mantenéis, mantienen. All right, so now you've had a quick introduction to what you are doing with AR verb conjugations. What you're going to do right now, after you copy the notes into section 3 of your notebook, you have 5 verbs to practice, and then you will do the worksheet for tonight's homework. Here, my recommendation, step 1, take off the se, write your pronouns. Me, te, se, all the way down. Nos, os, se. Then go back and conjugate your verb. Me relajo, te relajas, all the way through. At the very end, you are going on the next page to write out one new sentence for each of the verbs you conjugated. For example, I could say, me relajo por la noche cuando veo televisión. I relax in the evening when I watch TV. Any questions? You will leave a comment to this Google Classroom assignment and see who responds. Meanwhile, I'll be taking up people first by a volunteer basis, and then I will just be drawing names for your speaking test. That is it.